Hello, good afternoon, traders. Good day, everyone. Welcome back here at Action Live Education in the Advanced Room. It's Wednesday, and we are also live. We're talking Forex trading, and I'm Frank, and I have with me Mr. Marcin Nowogorsky. Good afternoon, Marcin. How are you doing?
Hello, Frank. Hello, everyone. I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. Lazy market, lazy me. Chilling, thinking about next moves. But it's like I was having day trading session, intraday session, just a moment
Just a
ago,
moment
and I
ago,
was like
and I was like
explaining during the session how
doing
doing nothing
nothing
is
is
part of
part of
traders' job,
traders'
sitting
job,
tight
sitting tight
and
and
waiting for the market,
waiting for the
to
market,
start, moving, start either
start
going
going
according to your plan,
according
or
to your
telling
plan,
you
or
that
telling you
your
that
plan is
your
not
plan
good
is
and
not
you
good
should do
and
the
you
other,
should do the other,
the opposite, right? The other scenario is in play.
is in play.
Then you can play
Then you can
something, but
play
with the
something, but
market doing
market
not much,
doing not
right? You are
much,
having
right?
sell
You are having
signal
sell
and the market is
signal and
like
the market is
stalling
like
at it.
stalling at
It
it.
doesn't
It
really
doesn't
work as a
really
sell
work as a sell
anymore.
anymore.
So yeah,
So yeah,
kind of
kind
waiting
of
and
waiting
watching the
and
market.
watching the market.
Like important not to
Important
press
not to press
yourself, not to
your
force anything from the market, because it can end up badly only. How about you? How are you doing? How do you deal with this, like, irregularity of recent days?
Yeah, yeah, the same as you said. I mean, you have to adapt. You cannot force it. I mean, we have to always. I mean, yesterday was still quite nice in the morning, in the early trading hours, like Europe starting hours. It was quite nice, at least in the DAX. But I'm trading often in the intraday part. It was still nicely tradable. Also in the afternoon, we had quite up and down yesterday, but today is like we are since market open. Actually, we are ranging in a, maybe can open the chart as well to show the traders as well what we're talking about when we're looking at it. We are ranging in a range of around 60 DAX points, which is really nothing, I would say, compared to what usually you expect with the market open. And you can only do the best. What you can do is, as you said it, do the same as the market. Chill mode, nothing, doing other work, doing something else, and not trying to jump into such markets. If you look, the whole day today is relatively quiet, I would say. I mean, when we are, let me quickly bring here all the symbols in, maybe that we're that I can see from the movements. At least my markets, what I'm looking at, they're very, very slow actually. We have a little bit of movement. Also, the cryptos are relatively slow moving today. So it's really like a day, at least in the European trading hours now. Market is waiting for more, digesting the current situation, mainly geopolitical situation. And this information, unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to take it, it's not coming out of Europe. This is coming out of, when US again are active, and this is a thing that is actually decided in Israel, in with the US. And I think Europe is just a side player in this game at this very moment, and doesn't have like the ball on their side. And this is why as well the markets are waiting for statements out of the United States about the current situation. Do we climb further the ladder of escalation, or do we find an exit of the escalation mode that we are in right now? I think this is the game that is played right now. And as soon as we get more clarification on that, I could believe that the market is normalizing then again, and getting back into more volatile situations. At least
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
my interpretation, what I'm having
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm seeing that the market starts moving now a little bit more. I mean, it's been a little bit lazy for last 2 hours. I'm talking about DAX. Well, just a little bit lazy, but uh, hey, it's like 60 points range is quite a range on DAX. Gold started moving a little bit faster right now as as we are speaking. And by the way, let me welcome our viewers also from YouTube and other platforms. Guys, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to join us in the chat and comment section. And I believe our stream operator gonna let us know about your comments. So yeah, definitely something starts moving. Is it too late to short DAX?
Oh, that's a, I would say it depends, I think no, it must not necessarily be too late. I mean, we were like, we see now a 5% retracement from the all-time high approximately. I wouldn't wonder if we are seeing a relief again. Now we have here an impulse. I would describe this as an impulse to the short side right now, and I could imagine that we see like a relief like we had seen yesterday. You see as well yesterday nicely pushed back into the breakout level. If you see this on a smaller structure, maybe go on a 4-hour chart, we see it much nicer. So we really have this retracement currently going on to the short side. Well, today is a big question. We don't have yet an overextended range today. I mean, when we are looking from the morning 9 a.m. when Frankfurt started, we were just like trading so far 60, 70 pips to the downside or to the upside. We have a range of 60 pips points at this very moment. Usually DAX range is going up to, they can go up to 300 points, but average we are talking about 100, 120 at the moment. So there is still space to the downside, I would say, and everything depends a little bit as well how the US markets are going to start trading today, what kind of statements we get. We need impulses in the DAX at this very moment, which we are not necessarily having at this very moment. But all in all, if you're looking at a day chart, we are having like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now in a row with a kind of a down market. It can go further, but we can also see like ranging phases, retracement phases. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's too late. If we stay in the retracement, it's definitely not too late. We just would need to wait for selling the rally at this very moment.
Well, it definitely looks heavy today.
Yeah.
It's kind of like trading around minimums even now as we speak. Um, yeah, quite curious. I mean, we still could go lower, right? It's like minus 4.5% from an all-time high.
Yeah.
So it's not the biggest minus. Like I've been seeing occasionally DAX being 5% and more. Um, on the downside, like maybe even 9%, 9 to 10. So there is definitely some profit margin. It's just maybe the matter of timing at the moment, no?
Yes, definitely. I think timing is a big topic, and I think a really great short timing. It looks different. It was 2 weeks ago probably. We saw here better timing possibilities when we coming out of this movement to the upside here. Here was a quite a beginning of April was the optimal moment from a day chart to time it to the short side. Of course, backward looking very simple. But if you're looking at the candle formation, it's also pretty clear signal. We were trading out here 2 trading days in a row, heading a lower close. That was really pretty looking already pretty heavy, pretty bearish here. If one didn't believe this candle so much, here was an opportunity and here. But at the moment, exactly such situations I would be waiting for right now. A little bit of a day that looks, if we want to short it, I would need such a situation again. Up day, down day combination. This is something what I prefer in such momentum movements. Yesterday I cannot describe it as an up day. Honestly speaking, we had a too low close, too much pressure. So actually we have to assess day by day. And I think the best assessment we can get in the morning, always before the market opens. So for looking now how it's going further for tomorrow, we would wait to see how the day closes today. And if we see a close like that, I think tomorrow is a new day when we can have another down day. Actually, it looks at the moment everything like, if it closes like that, it looks for me like very heavy. And as we would not stop with the retracement tomorrow, but can change still. I mean, as said, DAX is very much focused on the U.S. markets, and U.S. markets yesterday were opening, they were dropping. DAX was following immediately, and the same could happen today. I mean, when US markets today are growing, I think DAX will follow and will grow as well. And then we could have here seeing a hammer. Maybe we are dropping still a bit. Then we're coming close to a interesting support area here at around 17,700. It's even like a round level. Many structured products are waiting here for knockout, which would trigger a lot of buying actually going on, and that could be that we see then tomorrow going on, or today even still a hammer forming in the afternoon, and tomorrow we see an update trading back into the range or into this area here, imbalance area here at 18,000, and all of a sudden everybody speaks again about a next all-time high while we are just retracing the current down movement. This is DAX. This is DAX life actually. Every day.
Well, yesterday, Bank of European Central Bank, um, I mean, three members, including
Yeah.
president of French Central Bank, they were saying that it's time to decouple from U.S. monetary policy, and June and July are probable rate cut
Yeah.
moments, right? Rate cut
Yeah.
meetings, and then probably more rate cuts this year and next year. So that was dovish from the side of central bank representatives, but it was good for DAX, right? We've been seeing quite a
Yeah.
rally in the first half of the day. So, but this is something that's coming in 2 months, right? But now, right now, it feels like the market is living with what could happen in few hours or few days, right? So it's bearish, but in a moment we will test the March low. Right now we are testing February high, right? So this is like a buying zone, like a demand zone, I would say, because it was the moment that they were pulling back from February high, and the demand built or supported the price action where the March low is, right? So it's like for me, it would be like a zone where there was actually strong buying, and now we are kind of testing the top part of this zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, quite curious. I mean, it's tricky. It's like I would say it's like possible two-way trading. Also, when fundamentals are really mixed, and also I will tell you I'm having this impression more often than not that when something bad happens for indexes, central bankers out of a sudden give some comments, and that are aimed at helping the market. I don't know if you have noticed that, but it was yesterday. It was like they came out and like three different guys commenting, making dovish comments on monetary policy. Like if they were salespeople, right, trying
Yeah.
to trying to save their product, trying to save their sales numbers. Um, I
Maybe they don't save their products. Maybe they are protecting their portfolios a little bit. I don't know. It
and
could.
and their countries' portfolios, right? Because like
Yes, exactly.
a lots of savings are invested there. So perhaps they are doing the right thing. I'm not judging that in any way, right? Maybe it's the thing that should be done. Like it's like you see your money is running out, and somebody could do something about it, but they don't, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
but it may be a new trend. I mean this wasn't that evident in the past, I think. So this may be something that we start seeing more and more from bankers, central bankers, in different um, different on different occasions.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like when you say as well that they're talking about to decouple themselves. The thing is,
They didn't use this word.
yeah,
It's
I know,
my
I know, I
word,
know.
but the sense. Yeah.
Yeah, the sense, but even the sense, this is one thing I believe, but the other thing is who believes them that they're really doing so, the decoupling, or that they're, this is the other side of the coin actually, because I'm just thinking, yes, they can now talk still quite okay like that, I believe. But then the August is coming. Bank of Kansas, Federal Reserve of Kansas is inviting for Jackson Hole. They're all meeting together. They get again streamlined, and after this meeting, anyway, everything is again going in its ordered way, actually. So